Don't know about this one, Chief. We're playing as the teleporting zombie girl again. We had a decent one last time, so I don't know about this. Because me traps aren't going to really do anything. There we go, that's quite a quick find, so we're a bit lucky there. We are also an M1 killer that is slow, so fuck knows about this, you know. I've heard there's not too many pallets on this map though. She's not moved from in here. Can I please place this trap? Thank you. Did she go up there? No. Scratch marks just vanished. Okay. There's another pallet. She is blindly running. I did want to just test that. Might be the weak link that we need for this. I did just get off the Steam forums, and there seems to be a bit of a rise at the moment of people complaining about Nurse being overpowered again. It's not really a rise because it's just survivor rhetoric, but after playing her a bit myself, I can say with confidence that if you go against a decent Nurse, I've actually put the hours in, because she is actually hard to play. Not, you know, somebody going against somebody with wall hacks, as it's been described. I can only fucking laugh, honestly, when there's a survivor perk that gives you legal speed hacks for getting injured, but you know, there it is. That's one of the entertaining things about the Steam forums for this game. I do think it's quite funny. I mean, it's not funny for the health of the game, because these people are bitching are just not going to be helping the game at all, but you know. This girl's not having a good game because she's just literally... We are going to break these actually. There's 2 god pallets in this room. She's got off the record as well, so after all this I need to hit her. I'm going to get Feng off that gen. It's pointless to chase that girl at the moment because she's got invincibility. She went the other way, it's fine. Let's get rid of this. HAG's traps can be removed with the flashlight these days. I will die on the hill by saying that it's a totally unwarranted nerf. Just didn't need to exist, quite honestly, but you know, it was yet another thing survivors cried about, so I'm not going to bother about that one, to be honest. It's too awkward and far away to get to. We will trap these doors though. The fucking hell? Okay, threw it the wrong way. Got 2 coup de grace now, so I can go for a longer swing. Right, another god pallet. There's 2 gens done. There's no gameplay there, we have to break that. This is the balanced proc, maybe? Yep. Should have dropped that pallet, that's not a room. Plastifix shit move speed with coup de grace. We do be getting to the point now though where we're spending all the pallets. She stayed. She's gonna know I've got a thing, you know. Looks like I'm made for this based on the move speed. We're gonna get rid of this. If it's made for this, she's not catchable. Shit perk design, I've said it time and time again. We'll go for the trade. Or not. Because I can be blinded in the side of my head. Could be made for this as well. As I say, I can't tell on this killer because she's got really slow move speed for no reason whatsoever. She's just slow for some reason. Just gonna get rid of it, it's a god pellet. There's a mate. Dodge the pallet. We need to be tunneling at this point in time, otherwise we are just going to lose though. I need to find the other UE. There she is. It's fine, beautiful. Pick her up from this side. Look at how quick that shit is. Fucking ridiculous. Doesn't even require proper positioning. She's staying around here because she's got made for this and it's literally pointless to chase her, so we're not going to. She's the same speed as me. I've said it again and again, as I keep saying, it's shit poke design. Rewards bad play. Literal fucking speed hacks for being hit. Fucked it up. Well done. Might not get a hook here actually, I've just realised. Oh, there is a door here, we do get this. I don't know where she was hooked, can't remember. It's not gonna be over there. Healed. She's not doing anything at the moment. Can hear the fang. 99 the gen. Lost mine. There. There's the rescue. Balanced. She's going away from gens. Can't chase her. If I chase her, I just lose. In fact, we've lost anyway. I should have gone for that because I can't physically defend these generators. Where the fuck is? Oh, it's there. Okay. I mean, it's sort of a 3-gen, but it's not because they can just do that one. Swift with these two. It's gotta be. Dead hard, second chance. Play like shit, get rewarded for it. We're not chasing her, she's got made for this. Last mine. And the power roll, by the way, guys. Just always like to say that. It's fucking hilarious. The game just fucking gaslights you into making you think you're a threat. There's so much shit they can do that just completely like removes any sort of like immersion whatsoever as the killer. Run to that one. We've actually let that regress quite a lot. Is that another pallet? Oh look, it's another god pallet. Tell you what, could have made for this. It's the Meg. She's not injured though. There's no point, can't chase her. If I take any chase that isn't around these gens, I just lose. I need to check the other ones now because she's got made for this. I can't chase her either. Nah, there it is. Maybe we get the Yui. That's the thing. There she is. We might get one, I don't know though. They can do the gates as well before I can actually do anything. Is there a pallet there? Yeah, there is. There's not really much I can do because obviously I'm a killer that doesn't have a chase power, so I'm literally just I don't even exist in chase basically. There you go. Get rid of that. We get one. That nearly blinded me there, by the way. The screen was turning red. Even though it wasn't even remotely pointed at my face. That gate's 99'd. So we'll just farm traps. There's no point. And that's what I'm saying there. It's just shit perk design. Made for this did a lot of this thingy. You'll see it on the end, at the end on the Yunjin. And possibly the Feng as well. Perks from an era when the dev team was made of people who don't actually play the game, unfortunately. So we'll just trap farm. That's me fucking swallowing my own tongue again. Yeah. I'm not taking a teabagging from people who are fucking running speed axe. It's not happening. Draw some triangles for it. Funny. But as I say, in this instance I'm just doing this because I get points out of it, so there she goes, she's left. Wasn't actually made for this, there it is again. Oh yeah, it was, yeah, Yunjin, made for this. The thing with the blast mines, sprint burst, mega balanced, meta slave build, adrenaline resilience, dead hard, made for this. It's not even to the point though now. Like it's not even me, like because either way I say this, I'm gonna sound like I'm attacking the player, the actual guy behind this, the piloting this character. But this build to me just screams, I am shit at the game. Please save me. Because all it is literally second chances. Like, all of it is. She gets that because she's injured at the end. The last gen pops, she gets healed instantly. No drawback whatsoever. You get 5 seconds, 150% move speed, right? So if she's doing bad in that instance, she's saved. This speeds up your vault and makes the vaults deceptive because it speeds up the animation. So a lot of the hits you go for at vaults in chases with this perk will not actually land, even though they look like they're going to. So they get faster vaults. So even if they fall close to you in chase, they can be rescued by this because it speeds up animations. To a lesser extent, but still a second chance. Then you've got this, which is basically the perk that I just say is save me, I'm shit in perk form, where they just press E and it gives them half a second of invincibility, which is what you saw in the game. Like, I went for the hit, she pressed that, boom, she gets away again. So she's got that to plaster fix her, or put a band-aid on her mistakes. Then they've got this, which is the absolute, like, pinnacle of how not to design a perk for a game. Like, especially in terms of DBD, because this rewards shit play. You get injured, you get 3% faster move speed. Zero fucking drawback whatsoever. It is literally... There are survivors who will play this game and want to get fucking injured to get this perk. Right, I've seen it happen. I've seen people... I've spawned in games that people have had this perk and they've ran straight into me and took the hit. Because they have 3% faster move speed. It is the shittest fucking perk design I have ever seen. I'm not saying something in this game, because I've lived through the era of old DS, and I've lived through the era of old Noed, when Noed wasn't a fucking hex either. And I can safely say this is up there with how fucking shit the design is of this perk, because it is utterly fucking game breaking, honestly. And it's been in the game for about 5 months now. I said 9 months last time because I got the deceptively long period that I've had to put up with this shit since Hux came out, Gabriel came out, because of, you know, obviously how fucking shit it is to play against. But you can see it on display. Like, HAG is an M1 killer at our base, but I can't chase this girl because she's got this perk. If I went for the chase with Yun Jin in that game, we wouldn't have got anybody. Because all of the gens would have been done before any of the events that led up to this Yui's death happened. Because the game would have been over. She would have been able to actually loop me for the entirety of that situation, and there is nothing I can fucking do about it, because she has 3% faster move speeds. And even if... There's not very many vaulting spaces on that map, but if there were vaulting spaces, she gets this as well, which is 9% faster vaults. So not only is she vaulting faster, she's also moving faster as well. And against a killer that doesn't have any sort of ranged attack, teleporting across the map is not a fucking ranged attack. So, you know, bollocks to that. And, you know, that also leads into the argument that this killer shouldn't be fucking 110%. I don't know why this killer is 110%. Just because she can teleport across the map to somebody, it does not mean she's fucking ranged, quite honestly. Because it used to be the law, the sort of general rule of thumb that ranged killers, because they are ranged, have 5% slower move speed because they have, you know, the ability to attack at range. She's not fucking ranged. So... The logic behind why she's 110% I will never fucking understand, quite honestly, because she's fucking useless in chase. The only way she gets any sort of presence is when you hook somebody and you trap the hook, and then you have to sort of snowball off that. If they break out of that, then it's literally a hard reset against this killer, because she's fucking useless. But I do like the idea of setting up traps and, you know, having somewhat of a horror experience with jump scares, but other than that, like, she's fucking useless, honestly. But anyway, there it is. There's another made for this resilience meta-slave shite rant that will all end on November the 28th, and I will probably be replaced by the absolute myriad of Survivor videos now complaining that every fucking killer in this game is overpowered because they won't have their 3% faster move speed. This isn't me attacking anybody, this is a genuine prediction that come November 28th, and I will double down on this and I'll say it, I'll give it a couple of days after November 28th when this perk gets nerfed / removed, because it's only going to apply to Deep Wound. There are going to be fucking thousands of Survivor threads saying that killer is OP, because everybody is going to fucking find out the hard way that they cannot loop killers without 3% move speed. They'll still have resilience, but they won't have this. And they're going to fucking find out the hard way. I'll say it now. I can see the future with this shit, because this is what happens with the game. But don't fret if you are a Survivor main, because I will also add this to it. So they apparently removed this perk, yeah? By nerfing it to the point where it's still usable. You know, you still get use out of this. It's just a little bit less problematic. But lo and behold, in the next patch, they added this to the game, which, you know, achieves more or less in terms of game time the same effect. So don't have any fear. You know, once they get removed made for this, the fucking Survivor in January will have do gens 10% faster for being injured or some shit like that. So don't worry, you won't be in the dark for long. But, you know, there'll be a period of time where if you are a Survivor player who runs this and you defend it, you'll soon realise that you don't actually know how to fucking play the game properly. That's not an attack on you, it is a genuine observation, and you will have to put up with it for whatever period of time until you get the next fucking problematic Survivor perk that comes along. Because that's how this game goes. Yeah. It just is. It is what it is. We'll get rid of this, but then I'll, you know, in a couple of weeks' time, I'll be ranting about some other problematic bullshit because, you know, we have to give Twitch the time to make our money for us. I'm being realistic, as I say. I've said it in the previous videos. I don't shy away from realism, and I don't do fake positivity either. This is just what this game does these days. They'll release something that gives survivors something to laugh about on Twitch because it increases profits and revenue. That's how it goes. But yeah, there it is. I just hope that next time it's not something as frustrating and as tedious as dangling a carrot in front of the pig's snout, so to speak, in terms of made for this, where it's literally a laborious fucking loop simulator because they can get to pallets before you can catch up to them with this. I'd honestly rather go against old DS than go against this shit. If you don't know what old DS was, in terms of my thingy anyway, I didn't play all the way through old DVD, but old DS was basically you didn't need to be hooked to activate it. You could just, as soon as you downed a survivor, they could be picked up and then they would DS you at the same time, and it was a 5-second stun as well. I don't know if it is 5 seconds these days. I don't go against DS that much anymore because they did destroy it. But yeah, DS was well, in the olden days it was problematic, but they also had dead hard at the same time as well. So you had, not only did you have to sponge through a dead hard, you also had to sponge through a DS that was unavoidable. For the most part, but I'd rather that, quite honestly, than play against this shit, because it's just fucking, this is boring to play against. To just have somebody who just isn't catchable for M1 killers is, you know, it's just not fun, honestly. But I will sing rejoices from the fucking rooftops on November 28th when this shit gets fucking nuked, because I won't have to deal with this shit anymore. It's a big long rant at the end of this one because I do genuinely believe I lost that game because of Made for This on the Yunjin. Because there was a chase about halfway through the game, which I didn't spend too much time on because I was actually being mindful of it. But I could just see it, the speed she was moving and being nearly the same speed as me. It just pisses me off seeing it, because I know it's people that are just taking the easy fucking way out on Survivor. But anyway, there it is, as we get bangs in the background, because that's my neighbours deciding to empty the fucking bins at 11 o'clock at night for no particular reason. But there it is. New HAG skin video take 2. The first take will never make it to YouTube because, you know, I do have standards when it comes to toxicity, so just let it be known that the previous time I played this killer, I had an immeasurably disgusting fucking experience. And, you know, it descended into one of those videos in a form that has been, you know, yet to be rivaled, I should say. Because, my god, that was a horrendous fucking experience. But, you know, as I've said in the past, I never learned my lesson, so we're going to be playing HAG again. I'm going to trap this. But yeah, it was just a particularly bad game. I was against a coordinated possible Swift, based on how much they were, you know, cooperating with each other. And as a result, I literally could not do a single fucking thing to him. So it was an enjoyable experience. This guy's going to have Made for This because it's his character perk. We'll make him move. What I will say about this killer is I do not understand, or, you know, understand the notion behind making her 110%. Map teleportation does not equate to her being considered ranged. I'm not chasing this guy because he's uncatchable. He's got a 3% speed boost, and they seem to be rushing gens based on this. One gen to another. We do have coup de grace. I actually forgot about coup de grace, so we might have got... Don't start doing that shit when you've dropped a pallet. I'm very proud of you. I know it takes a lot of mental capacity to drop pallets as Survivor. We don't get that. She might have Made for This as well. But as I say, this is what I mean by HAG being slow for no reason. We'll just go for the hook here. He's got made for this, so I won't be able to catch him in time. Now, we do what this killer does best, and trap hooks. Because as I say, she's got fuck all presence in chase. Trap him in the bushes just in case it's... I think that other one's behind there. It's probably going to be that one if I had to guess. It's all the way on its own. Although that being said, it being all the way on its own is pretty good. Made for this, people. There you go. She got the heal off right at the last second. Allow me to teleport. Thank you. It'll do, I suppose. There you go. Get jump. Not going to be able to stop that gen, actually. Nope. Pretty fucking obvious, but you know, it is what it is. Who's this? The teabagging Feng, by the sounds of it. With shit reaction times, excellent. It's over there, so they're on the way to that one hook. Right, we're gonna get the Feng out. But while I do have the opportunity, dumbest fucking perk design imaginable, it's fine. Right, we're going to have to just go for the Gabriel at the end because he's not going to be catchable in the time that I have because I'm made for this. That'll do. Thanks. She's there with a torch, that's fine. We'll go over there in a minute. I'm just going to trap these just in case. Everybody's injured at the moment, so we'll go over here because it might trigger the trap. Oh, hang on a minute. Has it just been erased? Because, you know. Yeah, it has. Not chasing him because he's got made for this. So that might be breakdown, maybe? Doubt it was a Sabo. Basically just going to go for this 3-gen, they can do the other one, I'm not asked. There's my speed hacking boy. We do have coup de grace, so we might be able to plaster fix shit perk design here. Never mind. This perk still hasn't come back. Hook, I should say. Disables it for 180 seconds. We might not get this actually. Only just, I think. Is that over there then? There she is. Sprint burst. Couldn't be more obvious. The fuck? Okay, never mind. Not bothered about that, she's dead. Invincibility. Hook behind there still hasn't come back. I guess we're going to the basement then. I'm pretty sure that's been more than 180 seconds now. Is that still gone? No, it just didn't bother highlighting to me apparently. Okay. He's still here. There she is. Pick her up immediately. This one's gone now. She's not wiggling anyway. Not asked about that one, that's the one over there. We'll just see if anybody's coming over, there we go. I love this little bit of evidence for you, by the way, as well. If you look at the Gabriel there, you notice how he's remained injured because it's actually a fucking benefit to him. You know, being something that should be dangerous in a state that should be dangerous, because he's literally got 3% speed hacks as a reward for getting hit. And there's the other gen done as well. What the fuck? That was like at 0, so you know. There it is, I suppose. That's live. We've got 3 coup de grace though. If it's made for this though, I'm going to have to wait for Bloodlust, otherwise we just don't catch up because she's the same speed as me. If you play tested your game, you'd understand about, you know, why this shit's problematic. There we go. But with a bit of luck, the made for this user escaping will push its win rate to a point where it will just get nerfed, even though it is doing anyway on the 28th, so got no chance of stopping these gates anyway. We'll look for the hatch. It's left, that's fine. There we go. Far better than the other one I had anyway, against what was probably a Swift, because the game's just fucking broken in that instance. There it is. There's only one made for this. The Kate was very fast, but again, you know, it just is what it is these days. It was breakdown. Felt like a lot longer than 180 seconds though. Just trying to see if there is actually anything else that gives them any sort of speed burst, but it doesn't look like there is. It's not live, I mean just base running speed. Because for some reason, whenever anybody has this on the team, it seems to give it to everybody, which is what I've seen. Anyway, there it is. It's a HAG game. Better than the other one, honestly. It'll never see the light of day because that was just a shit experience. But there it is. Hope you've enjoyed. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.